All right, everyone. So yeah, headed for a toy hunt. Heading into Target, Lathrop, California. Going to check it out. Check out some of the new stuff. I pretty much got what I want, but you just never know what you're going to find. Let's head inside for this weekend's toy hunt. All right, so Stranger Things. Yeah, they're doing it like this. So yeah, I'm sure they're probably wiped out on a lot of the good ones, but they do have some Funko. They had these at Walmart too, like in the collector section. What do you guys think about Funko? It could be the end of days for them. Another toy company going that could be going out of business. So yeah, it's just the sign of the times, folks. I don't necessarily think. Look at this. They got makeup and everything. Stranger Things. I don't necessarily think that it's just because of bad sales. I think that it's because the economy. I just think that people are being smarter with their money. I know I definitely am. But there are a lot of Funkos that I would like to get. But yeah, a lot of this I just got to back away from. So like here you go. You got some of this. And I'm sure the next one's going to be like a McFarlane. Just going to be suffering if they're not already. NECA's pretty steady. But, oh, speaking of McFarlane, look at this. Got the brand new Liu Kang. So this is really cool. I used to unbox and review these. But that price tag, 30 bucks. Yeah, you got Homer Simpson. You got these. Oh, look at this. This is a good one. I don't know, maybe. This. So, look at that one. For the new way of water. Okay. Let's check this out. You got this. You got some Motorhead. I think that these are popping up at Ross. I could be mistaken. And so, and then you got like this one right here, that big old thing for the wave. What is that? The Fire and Ash. Yeah, have you guys seen the trailer to that? Incredible. Oh, and they got Sub-Zero. Wow. Oh man. Lost for words. Let me throw these where they need to be. Yeah, they need to go right over here. And so, all right, and then they got a few other things. So, got some Godzilla, Ninja Turtles, some Gundam. Are these all the same? No. Let's see here. I don't know how good you could see that. Yeah, it looks like it's just two different ones. But 35 bucks for that. Look at that. I'm not even going to try to hang it up. It's barely hanging on there. Okay. Alright, so they got a whole wall of Funko Pops. Yeah, you got the Patrick Mahomes one. Nobody wants anymore. Well, it's just not going to fly here in California. California is either like 49er fans, Raider fans, Dallas Cowboy fans, even though we aren't in Texas, but there's a lot of Cowboy fans here in California. Okay. There's some things like that. They still got that one. That's a nice pop right there. Okay. Now let's go over here, over to the side. This sucker looks loaded. I mean, it's good for what it is. I mean, they pretty much, look, they got like Predator, some Billy from Saw. Let's see here, Godzilla in the back. This is all Godzilla. A lot of Billy from Saw. You got that. Apparently a lot of people are having a really tough time finding that. And Yeah, I just can't do it. I'm just trying to. There's another one here, and then they got like this right here. It's really cool. I really like that. Even though I don't really know much about her, but I'm into hardcore slasher, and I do like the Universal monsters, but I'm just unfamiliar with that. So you got some. As a matter of fact, on the shop NECA, everybody keeps asking me, how do you get these so early? They're doing pre-orders right now for the brand new Resurrection, Michael Myers, and it is coming out, I believe, in the first quarter of 2026. So that's how. Shop NECA. So you do those, get on them and do them. Try and get them in the moment that they become available, those pre-orders. So I know that they've had that pre-order up for over a month already. So, but whatever you do, do not order it with another pre-order that is a different item, because if that other item that's a pre-order has not come out yet and that one pre-order does drop, they won't send it until that other pre-order drops, for that way they could try and save you on shipping. Just to give you a heads up. So they got an Elvira here. That's strange. I haven't seen that one in a while. I own all those already. Okay, what else do they got? Yeah, that's pretty much about it. All right, so here you go. There is the deal of Target right now. They do have a lot of Transformers. So I'll try and show you that. Okay. Yeah, I'm at the LATHROP store, so in case you guys see anything, that's where I'm at. Okay. Let's see here. And then they also had like this one. They got them like stacked up. So yeah, they have that right there, and it looks like they got them to where they're pretty much like the same down the row. So not that one in the back. What is that? Okay, that one. All right, now let's go back down real slow, because I know my Transformer fans love looking at Transformers. That is so cool. That looks really cool. All right, so that's it for the Transformers. They have those. What's that behind that one? Oh, kind of like a bootleg one, maybe. They got this Batman. So I got some guy that's coming by to pick up some DC Multiverse. I think I'm starting to sell mine off. That is a cool Batman though. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna sell off all the ones that I've unboxed and reviewed and everything else. Yeah, just I kind of want to narrow it down, but I will continue to show you guys DC Multiverse whenever I hit up toy hunts. What do you guys think of these? You know, the crossovers, a lot of that going on. Okay, and then you got like these for Avatar. Let's look at this guy. And you have like that. Got like these. Okay. Yeah, I want to get back to toy hunts. I think that they're really fun and they're cool. But I'm already planning my Halloween season for next year, so it's going to be quite costly. So a lot of G.I. Joe too. This is cool. Got a Scorpion. It's like they got a couple of them. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, they got that. And then if you're looking for all the regular sized Marvel Legend ones for this and you still haven't found them, what is it, Hobbies and Collectibles over at the mall in Tracy, he has them. So he had a lot of them last time I was in there. Look at this thing. This thing's monstrous. I think it was Hobbies and Treasures. I think that's the name of it. That's new. Haven't seen that. That's a really cool looking Spider-Man. Wow, this store's loaded. Brings a card and everything. Wow. Okay. So in case you're interested, let's give you a quick show of these. You can see all that. Okay. And so, yeah, they're starting to play the music in here. So I don't want to be in here too long because it's a Friday and traffic can be bad on the way home. Everybody trying to get home. Oh, that's a cool one. Jack Black. Got the individual ones. All right, so for Jurassic World, here you go. Some Legos, pretty much all the same. And then when you go around, and then they got like these monster truck driven things, 30% off. You got like these. Okay. Then you have like this. I have to hit up the other aisle. I think that's where the rest of the stuff's at. And there's plenty of it. All right. Look at that. Nice little toy hunt. Not bad. Got to see the Sub-Zero and Scorpion, which I absolutely think are awesome, and I would love to get them, but they're very expensive at $30 a piece. I remember when they were $17.99, and I'll unbox those all day and every day for that price. But now, nope, no longer, folks. $30 for Sub-Zero and Scorpion each. So yeah, this is cool. Never seen that. That is a cool remastered 6-pack. That is awesome. Wow, they got a couple of them. Look at that. Wow, very nice. Some turtles. Okay, got these. I still got a whole box of these guys. I never unboxed and reviewed. They're just sitting there. So we are downsizing my garage to get rid of a lot of things. A lot of cases of stuff too. Because of the fact that I'm making room to build Halloween props and build walls and everything else that I need to do for my Halloween. That is odd. It's rare to see a guy with a neck brace. So Roderick Strong. So Christian. And then you have like these. Okay, and then not much for Star Wars. That's pretty much about it. All right, so there is a lot of Lego that has hit. You can check out the Lego. Very smooth, very cool. These are awesome. Some of this stuff that they're doing nowadays is incredible. And for some of the people that do this, that build this, their patience, oh, that is cool. Remember Paul Walker? Remember that car? Okay. It's just time consuming, and it is awesome to see when they finally finish it. That's cool. That is awesome. I got that. Let's see, some Transformers, the Concorde. All right. The Mona Lisa, love sign, Gizmo. Okay. They got this thing right here. Does it work? No, it's not working right now. Guess you're supposed to wave your hand in front of it. Guess I ain't got that Jedi mind trick to turn it on. Look at that tiger. Looks cool. All right. So yeah, I'm just kind of backing away from just buying the FOMO of toy hunting. but you never know. There might be something that I absolutely do want. That is Jaws and everything else. So yes, absolutely something that I do want, and you never know. I'll pull the trigger on it. Okay, so here you go. They got the Wicked Z-Top toy, so there you have it. So I guess sales and stuff on him are really, really good. And so, yeah, this is awesome. I like when you see those people that actually have these in glass cases and they have like a whole floor of these all put together. It looks really cool. And one day, just one day, that's going to end up in my Star Wars case with my vintage Star Wars. One day, just not today. Alright, so you see the Lego sign. Got some Legos going on. Alright. Really cool. Just a lot going on here. Look at that. That's cool. Some Fortnite. A lot of new stuff, huh? More Fortnite down there. One Piece. Okay. Some Minecraft. Very nice. And let's hit up some Ninjago. Looks like that's new. Okay. Yeah, not bad. Not a bad spot. This is a LATHROP the LATHROP Target. All right, folks. So yeah, trying to get my feet back wet again, getting back into these toy hunts. That Target was loaded with stuff. So I don't know how your guys' Targets are. Maybe they're even more loaded and just makes this one look really bad. I don't know. But I know this is the best Target I've been to in a while. But that LATHROP Target always tends to get a lot of stuff. Like, I don't know what it is. It's something about it, but I know for a while there they had a big old scalper issue with a lot of the scalpers that were hitting them left and right. Maybe it was from people, I don't know, just working there. I don't know what happened. So I stopped going there for a while because it was like, but then all of a sudden I show up today and I'm like, wow, man, I could have so blew some money. Trust me on that. If those Mortal Kombat figures would have brought a lot more weapons and maybe some alternate heads for that price, then I would have pulled the plug. But until then, I don't know. I'm going to see if I could come across them at my local GameStop, and maybe if they have them even cheaper, and then use my $5 for the month thing. I know that I didn't buy nothing last month either, so I don't know if you could still cross those monies over and use it towards picking those up if I could unbox and review them. That's Sub-Zero and Scorpion, just wow, just looked amazing. Yes, McFarlane did a good job on those. I don't know how steady they're going to be, but they looked really good. And also that GHOULIANA, that NECA figure, just looked impressive. I actually wanted to buy it, and I don't even know who that chick even is. I wanted to buy it because it looks so cool, and that little dog in there that was all bones, just amazing looking. I don't know, I might go back and maybe pick it up. But all right, folks, so that's it for this toy hunt. It's a quick little one. On my way home from work, decided to stop in Lathrop, California and see what they had. It's the holiday season, so be on the lookout, folks. And hey, stay clear of that FOMO, because I almost ran into it today. Man, did I almost run into that FOMO today, and me and my wife were just talking about it. My wife's like, yeah, you always want to buy everything. And I'm pre-ordered for stuff too, and it just adds up, folks, especially when I'm already planning my Halloween season for next year, for 2026. All right, folks, so from Moe's to yours, good night, everyone.